What is up, people? So in today's video I'm gonna basically review the mini and the medium, what I like, what I don't like. This isn't going to be a technical video at all. If you want to see a technical video, go see like Boardsy or other YouTubers. This is literally all about the feels of the mouses. I got both of them because I thought that if I get a medium I might want a mini. If I get a mini I might want a medium, so instead I just got both. See what it's like to play with both for a week. Literally we'll switch between them in between games, and let's kick it off. So basically I've got 19.5 by 8.5, so this is what it looks like when I grip the mouses. I play like this, or is that relaxed claw? Not that bad. They both feel nice, both have their advantages and disadvantages. Basically, for me, I come from a Viper Mini and a G Pro wireless. So because I came from a Viper Mini as a previous mouse, I thought I'll get the Mini first. So I got the Mini, and you know what? It was just like the Viper Mini. It felt nice on on the little hump here. It's much nicer on your fingers, much nicer on the hand. It is way nicer with the pinky as well, rested. But however, I found that on these side buttons, every time I press them, I'd move the mouse a bit, like this. Because I play on a relaxed claw, that's what would happen. And for some reason, this never used to happen on the Viper Mini, I'm not sure, maybe I just got used to it. But then, I decided to get the medium. And this, as it's still there, but it's not as much. Because I got support from the pinky part here, and this supports the hand and the mouse really well for some reason, and on here there's just too much gap in between. So yeah, I much prefer the medium over the mini for this one. The other point I would like to make is, for some reason the mini, this is not my original mouse mat that I'm at my brother's house, the mouse feet for some reason just took way longer to break in, and even with both mouses being used 2 full days on a rough pad, which I have the Aqua Control 2, the medium just felt way smoother, way nicer. It glides better for some reason. I have no idea, maybe just my mouse. But the mini just felt way more muddy in some areas on the Aqua Control. This one's a Corsair MM200 Pro. Feels nice on both. Both of them feel similar, but on the Aqua Control back at home, for some reason the mini just had extra grip and just wasn't really a fan of it. I am looking to get some glass skates, but that's for another video. Another thing I have to make, the lines. So these lines, I'm not familiar with any other mouses that have holes and whatnot. I literally cannot even notice these lines. When I'm playing, they're not even in my mind. I do not feel it. However, on the medium, I do not feel the left side lines, but on the mini when I'm playing, I do feel like my hand's always there. It's kind of like extra grip, but I'm not really sure how it made me feel whilst I was playing. Like I said, this whole video is not technical. It's nothing to do with switches, the buttons, the clicks, the whatever. Well, it will be about the clicks because the clicks are a little bit different. But it's all about the feel of the mouse when you're playing, and that's what this video is about. Anyway, so since we were talking about buttons, side buttons. These side buttons, I play Apex and I use this to mark people. So ping, ping, ping. And on the left one, for some reason, it's just way harder to press. There's a lot more activation I have to do. They sound a lot more clicky as well. Everyone keeps complaining about the mouse buttons, but for me, I think they're really nice. Since I'm coming from Viper Mini 2, and those side buttons were even harder. So what would happen is I'll play, I want to ping someone, but because I'm pinging someone, it will move the mouse, and that was my issue. Hence why I prefer the medium much more. Let's see what other notes I have. The mini feels like I'm moving the mouse to the right every time I press them. So like I said, the buttons, every time I press the side buttons here, for some reason there's a lot more wiggle room in my hand on the mini than there is obviously on the medium, since the mouse is bigger. But I come from a Viper Mini and I never used to have this issue. Maybe it's just the way the mouse is, maybe the way I'm holding this mouse, because it's an ergo mouse, but who knows. Again, mouse feel. Wow, the mouse wheel feels nice. It's just like a basic mouse wheel, I guess. Coming from, again, a Viper Mini G Pro, I would say they could feel a little bit more tactile, a little bit more pronounced. It does feel a bit sluggish, but it's good enough for me. I use my mouse wheel to jump, tap strafe, and it's all good. Browsing the web is really nice as well. So, like I said, on the Mini, the clicks are a lot more harder to press on the side buttons. Even on the mouse clicks, for some reason, on the Mini, they just felt like it's a lot more pressing that needs to be done. What I've come to the conclusion is, so on the Mini, obviously the plastic is a lot more shorter, and anything that's longer in length is more easier to put force on. For example, if you've got a wrench and the wrench is long, it's a lot more easier to screw or unscrew something using a wrench when it's longer than shorter. So it's the same philosophy I have for the mouse clicks. Because the shell is a lot more longer here, it's a lot more easier to press. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but you can even maybe hear the difference. But yeah. And then, yeah, that is all for today's video. This is my opinion on the Mini versus medium. Everyone has their own opinions. This is the way I use the mouse. I play Apex, I play some aim training, and yeah, this is what I feel about the medium and the Mini. I am going to send back the Mini because I do feel like the medium is a lot better. I do wish I had the medium in the red, but they were out of stock, so blue will be fine. Thank you for watching the video. If you want any more videos about these mices, let me know. What else? Yeah, thank you very much.